a country like Nigeria that has been blessed with a lot, and somehow we can't simply get our acts together. They all mean the same thing, and what they're trying to say is, how can everybody in Nigeria be fed by oil and gas?
Hello and welcome to Newspaper Review on Laveritatv. I am your host, Kende Mohammed, and here are the major headlines for today.
You got what it takes to do it. You got what it takes to do it now. You can make it, you can make it. You can make it, you can make it.
Forget what you're going through. Focus on where you're going to. Forget the numbers of times you fall. Look up and you can get up. Foes want you down. Father wants you up. Full of your dream and you gon' make it. Cause life is what you make it, my brother, and we gon' make it. My sister, you a diamond, they can never ever break you. Look up to the sky, let the most high elevate you. Flip your critic.
On the Punch newspaper today, dollar stay low, marketers halt Dangote fuel loading, federal government steps in, and this can be seen in page 7 and also under the sub-headlines. Businesses expect CBN to hold rate as MPC meets today. While on the Blueprint newspaper, insecurity. 7 Pakistani nationals nabbed in Benue State. 6 bandits killed in raids. While under the Vanguard newspaper, superb Spain ruled the world, overwhelmed Argentina. And also under the sub-headlines, petrol imports rose by 207% in June, said by NMDPRA. And also, agro-exports crashed at 1% as port delays, pesticide triggers global. And that's all for the headlines review. Let's go for a quick break, and when we return, we'll be having our guests to analyze the headlines.
This November, greatness takes the field. Welcome to the AKF Football Tournament Season 1, where passion meets purpose and talent meets opportunity. From every corner, champions will rise. Only one team will take home the ultimate prize of 1 million naira cash. Think you've got what it takes? Step onto the pitch in Kaduna State this November 2026 and show the world what you are made of. This is more than football. It's a movement powered by the Adekunle Komolafe Foundation in partnership with Laveritatv production, giving hope, creating impact, and changing lives. Register now and be part of something big. Support the dream. Donate just 30,000 naira as your participation fee. Hurry as registration closes on 31st of August 2026. AKF Football Tournament, where legends are born and destinies are fulfilled. Are you ready to play?
Welcome back. Good day, Mr. Wisdom West.
Miss Kenny, good day.
And it's actually nice having you in the studio.
Thank you very much.
On the Vanguard newspaper today, agro-exports crashed at 1% as port delays, pesticide triggers global.
Yes. Actually, what newspaper is that?
Vanguard.
Vanguard. You see, the thing is, the reason why most economists keep saying, let's reduce oil dependency and build our agro sector is because of, a country like Nigeria that has been blessed with a lot. And somehow we can't simply get our acts together. Some people say we can't get our shits together, but they all mean the same thing. And what they're trying to say is, how can everybody in Nigeria be fed by oil and gas? The attention the government gives oil and gas, if it gives at least 50% of that attention to agriculture. Do you know, Miss Kenny, you can, if you decide to take, if you try to make a list of 100 countries that survive, 20 to 100 countries that survive heavily on agriculture, you'll be shocked. There are countries that just what they make from exporting cotton if they tell you the dollar, the profit in dollars that they generate from exporting of cotton, you would be very, very much surprised. And then you have countries that are also doing cocoa pods, not even the processed, having chocolate, raw cocoa pods. And somehow in Nigeria, we have a very good tomato belt. We have a very good, look, our onions is very, 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 very wonderful.
Yeah.
Ginger is there. And we still see our products being, if we ship them out to other countries, you find out that they're saying because of quality and standard, we don't meet up. And they bounce us.
Yeah.
They leave our stuffs out there. Why? Because they feel we don't meet their standard. All these kind of mistakes here and there, all this kind of news, it's demoralizing, and it shows that the government is not paying attention to the agro sector.
Yeah.
It should. Let's have a serious, overhauling of that system. Bring people that know what they are doing in the agro business on board. Not that somebody studied history and then you're making he or she Minister of Agriculture. It doesn't make any sense. The place will not work.
Yeah.
What is the Bank of Agriculture doing? Yes, our farmers are very hardworking. As the government is supporting them, then we start looking for quality assurance. Who are the people that are checking the quality of what we want to export, so that we don't find this case of, we carry things from here, and then when they get to places like Canada, they get to places like Mexico, France, China, that we import heavily from. We get it, they tell us that it doesn't meet their standard. It affects us. We are losing money.
Yeah.
It should be checked. It can be checked. And the presidency, the federal government should look into it. That's what we are trying to say. And it will really help us.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Wisdom West.
You're welcome.
And also under the same Vanguard newspaper, petrol imports rose by 207% in June by NMDPRA.
Yes, the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulation Authority, I think it's a general, I don't know anyway, but they regulate how that sector, the oil and gas, they are part of the regulatory body there. You see, the thing is this, Miss Kenny, when Dangote said he wanted to build a refinery, people thought it was a joke, like play. We now have a refinery owned by a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not, Dangote's refinery is one of the best in the world. Yes. And somehow we felt that since we now have that refinery in Nigeria, importation of fuel will go down.
Yeah.
And if importation of fuel goes down, cost of transportation will also go down. If cost of transportation goes down, price of food in the market will go down.
Definitely.
If price of food in the market go down, your salary has more power, because what 20,000 is buying now, if all these things were done correctly, 20,000 would buy at least minimum double of what it is able to buy for you now. Why? Because we supported, a refinery that is owned by one of us, and we ensure that it worked. It doesn't make any sense. It's in our backyard. We would rather allow raw crude, to be taken out of Nigeria, refined, and sold back to us. It doesn't make any sense. And all this is because we have foreign oil exploration companies in Nigeria, and the government doesn't feel there is a way we can have a better deal that benefits that company. I don't believe. Look, nationalize the oil. Africa is not yet matured enough. Yes, we are we read, we come out, we travel, we see things, but you partner to grow. You don't need to drive Chevron out of Nigeria. You don't need to drive Shell and Mobil and all of. You don't need to drive them. We just need to say, see, our people want a better life. You guys want to make profits. Let's sit together the way myself and you are having this. Let's converse. If this and this is not working for us, let's reevaluate it. And before you know, you are making profits. It's a win-win. The refinery will work. Nigerians are happy. Investors are happy. That's all Nigerians are asking for.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense that we are suffering till now with Dangote. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I hope they see reasons to really do it.
Yeah, I do. So thank you so much, Mr. Wisdom West.
Thank you very much.
On the Punch newspaper today, businesses expect CBN to hold rate as MPC meets today.
Ms. Kenny, the thing is this. I know not all our viewers are political analysts, so I like to simplify it to the way that everybody can understand.
Yeah.
The CBN is like the doctor for banks.
Yeah.
You understand? What the doctors do, they diagnose a problem or an illness, and then they prescribe solutions.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Now there is an issue called interest rate. Is a disease. You understand? That was caused by the chief organ inflation. Listen to this. Anytime inflation is high, anytime interest rate is increased, inflation will go down. Anytime interest rate goes down, inflation goes up. Now, but this is the thing. Interest rates, if I cut interest rate down, if the CBN cuts interest rate down, the economy will grow faster. But guess what? It will affect. Now you go carry 20,000 go market, you know if you do better thing with them. Why? Because inflation is biting into that money. So the CBN say, Kai, if we cut this interest rate, it go stabilize. The economy no go to stabilize, because it no go grow fast.
Yeah.
But we will be able to handle inflation and deal with it. If we relax, so they are walking a thin line. What these guys are saying is, Oga, look, we dey suffer. We know, we don't get used to them. Leave the interest rate where it is. We are managing. If at all, na bad pass. That's what marketers. Is it marketers who are saying that they should leave it? Businesses are saying, just leave it the way it is. We go to manage them. Yeah. Small will be solutions here and there will be coming, but we'll be able to, cushion the effect of all these things. But don't increase it. If you increase it, businesses will not hire more people. The economy will not grow, and then you keep still shouting. So the central bank is still trying to see how they can navigate this. It's a very, very technical problem. Trust me, it is. It's a very technical problem, and I believe Olayemi Cardoso's led central bank government will do the best.
Yeah.
The Minister of Finance is a very intelligent person.
Yeah.
Himself and the central bank governor are really doing their best. Yes, they are.
So thank you so much, Mr. Wisdom Morris. That was a very beautiful analysis from you today.
You can make it, you can make it. You can make it, you can make it.
Forget what you're going through. Focus on where you're going to. Forget the numbers of times you fall. Look up and you can get up. Foes want you down. Father wants you up. Follow your dream and you gon' make it. Cause life is what you make it, my brother, and we gon' make it. My sister, you a diamond, they can never ever break you. Look up to the sky, let the most high elevate you. Flip your critic.
That was a very beautiful one from our distinguished guest in the studio, in person of Mr. Wisdom West. For sponsorship and advert placement, you can visit our website at www.laveritattvproductions.com. And for hotels and hospitality management, you can also visit our website at www.laveritatahotels.com. And as we've come to the end of today, see you next time when I bring major top stories your way. I remain your host for the segment, Kehinde Mohammed. See you next time and